Eran Shakine is an Israeli artist presenting a new exhibition titled Looking at You, Talking to Myself. The exhibition will open on July 7th at Tel Aviv's Zemack Gallery, and it includes paintings and sculptures, but its imagery is taken from cell phones and computer screens. To discuss this upcoming exhibition and other works of his, we invited Eran to our studio. Thank you so much for coming in, Eran. Sure. It's a pleasure to have you.
Pleasure.
So tell me a little bit about this exhibition. What are you going to show there?
They're going to be big, very large sculptures, like bronze sculptures, 3 meters high, and paintings that are actually done in a very special way because it's oil on canvas.
Okay.
But I'm using rollers that you use
like
for
you
house paint.
Walls, yeah.
Exactly. And I found this method
with oil?
With oil paint,
wow.
Yes. And I'm actually standing on the canvas, which is lying on the floor. So I'm doing it very quickly. It looks like it was made, you know, with a brush and very fine brush for a long time, but it's actually very fast. And
Are you sure you want to expose this information?
Yes, why not? Why not?
Yeah, we can see it. It's really interesting. What sort of planning do you have to do? I mean,
if you look carefully, I'm holding my cell phone in one hand.
Yeah,
and
it's
you can
right
see
there
it
next to you.
right there. Yeah. So I have a very small image, and I'm doing a very large canvas.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the hints from the cell phone and doing this sculpture, this painting. And it's
wow.
quite
it's a wonderful process.
Yes.
Yeah, and seeing it like this is really interesting. Now, the fact that you work with a cell phone in
yes.
one hand has actually a lot to do with the topics, the stuff that you're dealing with in the exhibition.
Sure. Yes, yes. You know, this is the future. This is the present, but this is the future. You know, in the past, only celebrities and like kings, and very high people can control their image. But
right.
now everyone can control the image. If Google lets you and Facebook not object.
I was going to say that because in previous exhibitions, you've shown works of you've shown portraits of very well-known figures, artists, fashion designers, architects, and now we have these faceless characters with taking selfies. Is it really saying that now everyone is an important person, everyone is a star, or maybe the other way around?
You know, I think it started with celebrities recording and making importance of every daily routine they have. And because they're important, they can show us, when they went to the toilet. Yeah. But and then it goes to other people.
Yeah. Then other people are thinking, hey, I'm also going to the toilet.
No, if I'll record me going to the toilet, maybe I'm famous. So it's going both ways.
Yeah,
both ways.
It really does work both ways. What fascinates you about this selfie? This thing that burst into our lives and apparently has taken over the lives of some?
I think that art, and especially my art, is kind of reflecting the now. And this is now, and I'm dealing with the portraits for a very long time, as you said, with a very large a series that was called Culture Heroes, and I showed this in New York and in Berlin and in London, and then from these highly regarded figures, I find out that now everyone can be famous. We got our 15 minutes.
Yeah. Now it's down to 15 milliseconds, maybe.
Exactly.
But it still exists. Now, you as we mentioned, you work in different mediums. You paint. You also you're a sculptor.
Yeah, I just put a huge sculpture in the center of Warsaw.
Yeah.
It's 20 meter long and 12 meter high.
Wow.
And it's like a seesaw. Like a very
fine
beam, and the figure of a man and a woman looking at each other, and it's moving 8 hours this way and 8 hours that way.
Right.
So you never know who's in charge.
Who's on top?
Yeah.
But when you have an idea for a work or something you wanna, how do you know what to focus on? Am I taking this and painting this? Am I taking this and sculpting it? And what are you more, a sculptor, a painter?
You know, I don't care. I'm an artist, and I do what I feel. You know, I have different studios in different countries. I have one in Tel Aviv, one in Warsaw, one in Jersey City. You know, and each one is a different kind of work. So I can work on paintings for 2 weeks, and then I feel that I'm kind of repeating myself. So I let everything go, and I just go to the other studio where I do huge sculptures. So this way I never have like a writer block. You know, I'm always, you know, excited about what I'm doing, and I think this is the most important thing.
It certainly is for people who want to keep on creating. Eran, it looks like a beautiful exhibition. Can't wait for it to open. Again, thanks for coming in and telling us about it.
Sure. Thank you very much.
All right. We're going to